This is the Rambler 45 by the World Models. It's a classically styled airplane with rounded tail surfaces and wingtips that are elliptical in shape. It's an interesting airplane. I think it would be a fun airplane. I've seen reviews of the Flyboy 50, which was effectively the same airplane by the wings maker, but this is an updated version of that. One thing it has is a battery hatch, so it can be electric powered. But Barry Reade, who did an excellent thread on the LA Racer 40, is going to do a build thread for the AirBorne Models Showcase. That thread will be located on the RCPRO forums, and there will be links to it on the AirBorne Models Showcase. One of the nice things about this airplane is that it has pre-installed retracts, and I'm sure that'll clean it up and speed it up. It's a fairly big airplane. It's bigger than the P-51 Mustang 46 that the World Model sells, and that's a 46 size airplane. I think a 45 would be on the low side for a two-stroke engine for this. I think you'd want a 55 or even a 60, especially a 60 in a 46 size case, like the Evolution 60 NX. But Barry's going to put the SAITO 82 on it and should have plenty of power. I'm going to take it apart just so you can see what the parts look like. The wing has a space for a retract servo. I recommend the Spectrum servo that has adjustable endpoints and is speed controllable, so that you can set up the retract so they retract at a slower speed than some of the retract servos do. Plus, with adjustable endpoints and adjustable speed, you can get the retract set up the way you want it. It's just joined with a joiner. It's a relatively short joiner, but the way the World Models builds their airplanes, they have plywood on the root, and as long as you glue it together with epoxy mixed with some Cabosil or some other thickening filler and get the gap filled, you won't have a problem with the wing coming apart. It is important to use a filler in the epoxy. The holes are pre-drilled and have blind nuts for the engine mount, so it shouldn't be any trouble locating the engine. Plus it has a reinforced hole for the fuel tank, and if you look inside you can see that the tank fits right into a space. Now with the battery hatch you can get to the tank without even taking off the wing, so if you need to see fuel level or if there's a clunk issue or something, you can do that. And this is a spring-loaded battery hatch, but it's already got a battery tray in it, so it's fully electric ready. The surfaces are CA hinges, and so if you wanted to change the trim on it, or if you just prefer CA hinges, you've got CA hinges on it. And you have to take the elevator off to get the stabilizer out. The fan fits right in place. And I messed up the canopy when I was taking the photos for the AirBorne Models Showcase website. by putting some tape on it, and I've put some tape on the side, so I'm going to have to be careful. Barry will just have to do a little touch up on the paint on there. But the color scheme on this airplane, the orange and purple, actually looks real nice in person. And looking forward to seeing Barry's thread, because he does excellent work on threads. And he's a expert airplane builder. So that's the Rambler 45. It's available through AirBorne Models or StegallHobbies.com. And looking forward to seeing video of this thing flying.